Trina, and this is our Vampire the Masquerade stream titled The First Night, episode 9. As usual, before we begin, I would like to introduce our players as well as our characters.
Hi, my name is Marianne. I play Siobhan York, and today a little fact about Shiv. The boys don't know this, but her mother, Harriet, she has asked Shiv for an ultimatum. If she does not produce a kid before she's 35, she will be cut off financially.
Harsh.
Clock is ticking.
Hi, I'm Tarjei. I'll be playing Christopher Falcone. When Siobhan went back to Europe after meeting Sean and Chris at high school, she wrote actually to Christopher pretty much every week, sending sketches and drawings she made in her art classes, and Sean kept them all and actually have one of her sketches in his apartment. He also feels a bit, embarrassed that he didn't write back as much, and when he did, it generally was a postcard or two, since his inability to open up to other people pretty much limits his expression in such emotional ways.
Sad.
Hello, my name is Aidan, and I'll be playing the role of Sean Dempsey. Fun fact, or sad fact, or something about Sean and his family is that quite a lot of his family had to run away from Ireland to America because they were heavily involved in the IRA.
All right. That's fun facts about our players, or characters. Fun fact about me. It's going to be random. I did synchronized swimming for exactly 10 minutes because I sucked. And my claim to fame is that I have met MC Hammer. I have picture proof of this. I have picture proof of this.
But one thing about Shiv. Will she ever turn 35?
Loophole!
Let me take a look at the character sheet. She has exactly 3 years to before she potentially runs out of money. I think the kid thing is the more.
Yeah, but she'll be biologically 32 forever.
Yeah.
Being a
Well,
vampire.
the eggs are gonna
I
be
don't know if family would understand that.
All right, you've been excused.
Sorry,
because you're
Mom, I'm a
monster now.
vampire.
Oh, you're a vampire. It's fine. It's fine.
It's gonna be a problem. I'm sure Christopher, being a Ventru, will eventually develop some okay powers of domination and can construct false memories for your mother, so make her believe she actually has a granddaughter.
Wow, welcome to the Vampirade!
To the vampire!
Vampirade!
What is a vampirade?
I do not know, but we are
A
going
parade
on.
with vamps,
I don't know.
marching.
I'm here for it.
Rio de Janeiro by night.
Yeah.
I'm into it. As also, we will appreciate any comments, likes, and follows that we can get, because we want it.
And if you know what a vampirade is, please.
We're not desperate,
No.
so
Not really desperate. Just a little bit. No, we're not.
No,
Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
it's really fine.
It's fine.
What's
I'm
fine?
gonna cry. I'll hold my breath until we get it. Yeah, no, I won't.
I can time you.
A few. I'm not into that. All right, we're gonna go into our first scene of the evening. We left our characters after a quite dramatic, bloody ordeal that have left some of them maybe a bit changed, perhaps. They've had a restless sleep, and we're going to go into the morning, and it's going to be the Saturday morning. And I'm guessing both Siobhan and Christopher is sleeping in a bit. Maybe not so much Siobhan, but I know for a fact that Sean has something he needs to do this morning. So we're going to go directly into the scene with him in the garage.
Yeah, he hasn't been sleeping at all.
No surprise there.
Not one bit. So as soon as the time is right, he'll get into one of his cars and drive up to the scrapyard.
You're feeling oddly physically perky to have had a brush with death. You feel like the air, you can almost taste the fall, the autumn. Like tastes like rain on the horizon. It's like the car itself has a different life. It's like you can smell the leather of the car seat, the air that comes through the air condition, or the not air condition but where air comes in. Like you can taste and smell the different mechanics of the construction of the car. It's not unpleasant, but it's surprising. You're very acutely aware of your physical self. It's a light overcast. It's a bit chillier today. This is just what he experienced as he is making his way to the scrapyard. You have arranged to meet early in the morning.
Yeah.
And you get there. You see it says it's closed for now, but you see the gate is open.
Yeah. Usually is though, as long as there's people on the premises. So I stop outside the shed that function as an office, and I go inside.
You see your friend, the old timer. He sits rather nervous, a bit pale, spinning an old mug.
The kid, is he there?
No.
No.
He gets up abrupt, so the whole desk shakes a bit, and some of the coffee spills out. Also, this again surprises you a bit, that you can almost smell like when it was brewed. It's peculiar. He looks nervous as he strokes his jawline.
You have a cup, I ask.
Of course. He gets up, goes over to the coffee maker and pours you a mug. You get Playboy of the Year cup, and then a semi-naked chick on it.
Yeah.
1985.
Bad year. Yeah, I was in my early 20s then, I think. Yeah. It was a bad year. I love drinking. Jimmy, is he here?
Yes, he's waiting in the back.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have a talk because he's being very. I know something's happened.
Oh, something has happened.
He's very shooken up. He
Should
doesn't.
be.
He doesn't want to tell me what's happened. He's terrified.
With good reason.
What's he done, Sean? What's he done?
You know. My business is about 75% not legal. You know that. I've
Wow.
given you some work, and you've given me some work, and
Do we have to say it out loud? You see, it's like, okay,
yeah.
oops. Well, we're just men trying to make a living, Sean.
Yeah, of
The
course.
best we can.
Yes, and I know that your son has fallen in with a bad crowd.
Yes, as I said, he's been running with these gangster kids.
And he's been feeding them information about my business.
Oh,
And
that's
that
not.
has led to very, very dangerous situation. For me, for my crew, and for him, and then by proxy, for you.
You see, he sits there with like his jaw drops, and he's clearly shooken. What happens now, Sean?
I want you to call him in because he needs to hear the consequences of his actions.
I'll do whatever's necessary to.
I know you. I know you will.
He's my
You're
only
you're a
boy,
good father.
Sean.
You're a
He's my
good father.
only
I know
boy.
that. So, but he still needs to understand the consequences of his actions.
I understand this. He gets up. He opens up the door, clearly to a back office. No words are being spoken between them. You just see he does a gesture, like you see a very just see the shoulder and the arm, and you see a very scared young man, wide-eyed, pale, almost shivering, as he stands beside his father's desk.
Jimmy, you fucked up.
You see his jawline like just palpitates because he's like, you don't know if he's gonna shit his pants or throw up. It's you see it's like a scared bunny.
Yeah.
Nuts.
You fucked up real good. You know, those people, I don't know if you sold the information or if you gave it to them or if they blackmailed you or anything. But that information ended up in the hands of the Russians.
They said like nobody would get hurt.
People got hurt.
If he could get even more pale, you see he grabs the desk like clearly. You see the father reaches out and holds on to his hand, like taps it. Also, he looks very shooken.
And you can pray that the people you sold this information don't try to trace it back to you, because the people who got hurt was the Russians.
Shit.
Yeah. That's big shit.
He just can't really seem to find his words.
It can't get any more shit than that. That's probably the most shit it can get in the world.
What can I do now?
You can do nothing. That's sort of why I'm here, because my crew, the leader of my crew, my dear friend, he is going to go to the Russians. And he's probably going to pay a shitload of money for this case to go away. And there is a way of this probably going to go in a good way.
Whatever I can do, mister, whatever I can do.
And that
I
is
fucked up.
if you and your father is under our protection.
You see, the boy is prepared to say something, and the father. The situation is as it is. We're left with no other choice than to do what you ask of us now, Mr. Dempsey.
And I wish you hadn't done this, but this is bad shit, and that means that you guys will probably have to take in some cars that are dirty as fuck.
Will my boys survive this, Mr. Dunphy?
My crew will do all they can. All we can for him to survive, because we all fuck up. We do. I know. I fucked up a million times.
You have a very kind soul, Sean.
Well,
Father
you're my
said.
friend, so
Yeah, but
So,
you could have
but
taken
I
an
wish-
easier route. You could have just given him to them.
well, the Russians are fuckers.
Yes, they are the worst
Proper
of the worst.
fuckers. So and I have my problems with the Russians, personal problems. I think, I'm afraid. So that would that would not be an answer, but
Well, he needs to do what's right as well, Mr. Dempsey.
of course he does.
He needs to make this right, whatever he can do to repay the damages he has cost you and yours. He must learn that if a man wrecks up a debt, he needs to pay it.
This is true.
Do you understand it, son? You see the kid shakes his head, very serious, very like, this is the time to be a man about it.
So there's two things, Jimmy, I want you to do. For the first thing is, you need to cut all the ties with that gang of yours.
I swear to you, mister,
They will be the death of you.
never, never, never again. I swear, on my mother's soul, I swear.
Second, you come to work on Monday.
He looks very like, you want me back, sir?
You're a good worker, and as long as you're in my garage, if the Russians come, we'll take care of them. The Irish way.
I thank you. He's like, I thank you. I'll do my best. I'll whenever you need me, for long you need me, I'll be there. I'll do better. I'll be good. I'll prove myself. I promise.
I know.
You see, the Father, I will be eternally grateful, Sean. And I will be in your debt.
No, I just got to convince my friend that this is the best deal, because it is the best deal.
I'm sure you will convince him.
No problems. I'll convince
You have my uttermost faith. And please, if you need anything, in my lot, consider it shopping spree whenever you need.
I don't think about it. Probably I will. We'll see.
You see, he bumps his son. Oh, son, thank the man. He goes over and he just puts out his hand to shake it.
Yeah, I shake it.
I'm very, very sorry, sir. I'm very sorry.
I know you are.
And thank you. His hand is clammy and it's still shaky.
See you on Monday then.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Then he rises and goes out. And probably drives to Middle East to get breakfast and a black as hell cup of coffee.
You
And
saw
to
the
ask
fear
some
in
questions.
their eyes, and the relief as you left them. Well, we're going to go over to Shiv as he makes his way to the Middle Eastern.
She has not slept a lot either, I think, after...
The dream?
Yeah. Strange dreams. I think it probably haunt her the first part of the day when she's not distracted by other things.
And she also has sent a text.
Oh, fuck. I was really drunk.
Drunk
I think it's like a little bit of regret because she doesn't know if her theory is correct or not. Like, she might have just welcomed the devil sort of thing. I think she's not quite sure what she's actually playing at.
So what's she gonna do for the day?
I think she, like, even with all the little crumbs and clues that's been given, I think she wants to actually see the collection.
Alright.
What the fuss is all about, and see the story that was told by her friend. Yeah, with her own eyes.
Alright. So she gets dressed, shit shaven, shampoo.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, she needs to look fab, so she will be wearing
yeah,
an
I'm not saying she
emerald green silk dress gown, long.
It's
Yeah.
Saturday.
It
Why
is,
not-
but
why
I'm
not-
going to
why
the
not
museum.
fucking gown it up.
Yes. No, I think she's an all-day type of gown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Person. Yeah, she likes to dress up.
I'm not saying it's she's gonna meet the queen kind of gown, but I'm thinking
No.
it's a dress.
I actually have a picture, but I have no clue if you can see it.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's hello, the
What?
queen. Hello.
I mean, if I was in New York, this would
Oh.
be Paris. This would be fine.
Oh yeah, she probably picked it up in Paris. No, she didn't.
Oh.
Oh fuck it, yeah, she did. Spoils of
Yeah.
war and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're not on a bike then. I'm guessing you're driving.
No, she's not. She's actually, because it's not that far. I think
walking. She can walk.
Yeah, she can. She has 2 legs.
It's a bit of an overcast. It's a bit nippier. So obviously she needs a coat.
Yeah.
If she dresses up or down. If it's a short coat like a bolero,
Yeah.
a leather jacket, or a throw-over cashmere shawl. There's many ways of doing this.
Yeah.
All
One of
the
those.
All of the above. You make your way down to the Boston Fine Arts Museum. You see, it's a Saturday, and there's a lot of people coming and going because this Salvatore Santos exhibition is drawing quite the crowd.
Yeah, as expected.
As expected.
Yeah, I don't think she's. I'm not going to try and like talk my way in and use her color. I don't think she's even like that's not. I think she's really shook up by yesterday's event. And I think the pain in her leg is just kind of evident for her. Like it keeps her a little bit sane that she didn't just make it up in her head.
Oh no, your
Sort of thing.
Yeah, your physical form is telling you that you tangled.
Yeah. And I don't know if walking on that leg is her way of punishing herself or what. But yeah.
You get into the museum, you see it's quite a buzz. There's a lot of people. You don't spot your friend anywhere, but that would also not be necessarily natural because he would be in his office anyways.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
You
especially...
You're being looked at though because you are immaculately, beautifully dressed. So people are looking at you like, oh, who is that? Should we take a picture? Like, is she famous?
I think even though I have great style, I think I'm going for the painting, or I'm going to try and see if I can pinpoint the different pieces that my sketch might be connected to. So based on the information that I have and also the analysis, the work that we did on the sketch previous week, I want to see if I can see the full, complete picture.
You see that the room where the garden was in is locked.
Right.
Shocked.
Right. Yeah.
But you get to enjoy the rest of the collection, and it takes you a minute because you get lost in the beauty of Santo's work. You see, if it's a sad story that a young artist died young, because if this was him, like a budding artist, like what could he have done if he were given more years on this earth?
Mm.
The technique is very bold. Of the time, it has a lot of expression for such a young soul. Even though it's of the time, it's also risk taking in the brushstrokes and the color choices. It has as realistic as you would get pictures of that era. It also has an impressionism in it. Like his impressions, you see it's very clear in some of the brushstrokes and also the color use. It's breathtaking.
Hmm.
So you get like lost in it, and as people like wander past you and you hear people's footsteps and breathing and whispers until you kind of stumble on the bigger piece.
What am I looking at?
You see a young man with a violin, not looking directly whoever's painting it, and with paintings and music and notes around, and you see to the right of it, you see like doors, and you see a hair and a gown, like a period dress at the time as a female is leaving. It is called, it has different titles, but at least this is called, at this point, is called The Goodbye, or The Farewell.
So if I have Ophelia and Aidan in mind, because that's her theory right now, is it a aha moment, or is it is there any resemblance to the two of them?
Well, you don't see much of, again, the female is not looking towards the painter, as also the man is not looking, because his face is
But
hidden
hair
in,
colors, texture of...
It's a very icy
is
blonde.
it dark?
It's a very icy blonde.
And dark curly hair on...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Fuck it. Yeah. Right. I think...
Well, you see on the other, it's painted in daylight.
Right. So not the fake daylight that was in the...
No.
No.
No. You, based on your knowledge of light, this has to be done in light.
Does it have a year, or...?
If it does, it's on the back, because
Oh.
it's not signed on the front, and
Okay.
it's not dated on the front.
Right.
But if you look at the plaque, is this 1817?
And the picture of...
The garden is 1820.
Yeah, that's... And that had strange lighting. Okay. Yeah. Any more juicy information? Or anything else I pick up as I look at this and the rest of the collection?
Not particularly. You're looking at them, and the one thing, you don't have to roll on it because you've been studying it so much, is some of the paintings has these weird light again. And it seems every time you are past a certain point in time, the light goes funny if it's outside.
Right. And would that be around 20?
Indeed.
Yeah, okay.
Like you have one of them. It's called the swans. Again, it's an outside depicting of a pond with swans, and you see two like young lovers embracing and kissing underneath a weeping willow.
What does the lovers look like, or do I?
Oh, they are like far away. This feels like it's like a secret moment being captured. Like somebody has crept up and just it's a private moment, so it's a bit far away.
I think Shiv is like super curious because, well, I think she's confirmed now. Even she might not be right, but at least she thinks she is right. And I think that there is meaning behind all of these. They are not random. It's not of random people. It's not random locations or scenarios. It's actually part of someone's history. And that is, I don't know, juicy information to have, at the same time a little dangerous. I think she feels on that tension, like she wants to know more, but she also kind of is afraid of, like, based on what happened last night, it's
a bit
scary.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
She's literally like, it's like going to the scene of the crime and poking the hornet's nest and seeing, it's like, oh, is something going to happen if I do this?
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think she'll just spend like a little bit of time there before she retreats to the gallery, and just to, I think what she will do is change into some boring old white t-shirts and overall, and I will start sketch out my sketch, but from the other side. So from outside looking in.
Is she going to her gallery?
Yes, her gallery. Yeah.
Her gallery, yeah.
And she just needs to get her thoughts out. And this is the way that she does that.
Well, if you're going to your gallery, Jade is in full motion. It's Saturday. It's clearly been busy with this young artist that you found. And she's like, babe.
Hey, darling.
Oh, he's air kisses. I didn't expect you in today.
Me neither. No, I just... can you ask me again later?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm taking care of everything that needs to be done. Don't you worry about a thing. I've got it.
Yeah, let me know if you need something though. I might be a little distant, but I can still help out if it's needed.
Sure.
I just feel like painting.
Oh, I'll leave you to it. Just bust her down if you need anything. Wine, coffee, lunch, whatever. I got ya.
Thank you.
No, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
One thing. I pick up my diary.
Mm-hmm.
And I rifled through it to the one drawing that she has of Aidan.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hold it up and just flip it over. Does that...
Oh, you met him?
Who?
Mr. Peterson.
Right.
Has he contacted you?
Yeah, I spoke briefly with him. It was I had to do the insurance papers, so I just needed some confirmations. Yeah.
We already got bids on it.
I think just cancel anything that has to do with it.
But don't even want to look at the numbers.
No.
Can you please look at the numbers? If you're going to say no, you're going to say no, but can you please look at the numbers?
I can look at the numbers, but the answer will still be no.
She writes down some numbers and she look at them. Just look at them. It's double.
I'll just fold this out. Thank you, Jade. But yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's your decision. It's your decision. It's fine. It's fine.
But
She's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She's fine.
I will make it up for you. Another
know.
piece. I'm
know.
sorry, but this.
I know. I just need a minute.
But
I just need
Jade,
Yeah.
how many paintings have I bought? Have I wanted? Have I stopped the sale on?
None. I know.
So you understand what this means, right?
It's clearly something about it, and I will obviously respect it. It's just when you get deliver that kind of amount of like that bid, you get a bit like, OMG. You know, I'll get over it. The other exhibition had the other artist is doing super well.
I'm happy. I'm
Don't worry
really
about
proud
it.
of you. I'm really proud of you.
I'll be fine. It's a big girl. We can do it, and we can drink tequila later on, and then I can
Yes,
moan a bit more,
please.
and then I'm like, fuck it. Fuck
And
it.
I might cry on your shoulder, just a
Why?
tiny bit. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Did a boy break your heart? I will kick his ass.
No, nothing like that.
That's even sadder. Why are you sad?
I don't know. I can't put my I can't wrap my thoughts around it. I don't know what it is.
Maybe
I'm
you
just
need to listen to good music and do some art.
yeah. I
That
think I
is-
just need
that's-
to get it out of my system.
You go do that. I'll take care of business, and then we'll drink and scream and have fun later on.
Yes,
Excellent.
I love you.
Love you, she said. And Lisa, got a call. Yeah, your gallery. He's speaking to Jade.
What was the number on her highest bid?
Double.
So double. It was 75 in the beginning, right?
Mhm.
Okay. When I get up in my office, I will write a check for the commissions that she would have,
Oh my
From it.
god. Oh,
and I'll
that's
just
so
put it like in an
sweet.
envelope and write her name on it.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm a good friend.
Yeah, bit of an asshole, but sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
You put on music, get ready to do art, and just
Yeah.
get all that weird.
And I'm going to actually do it in that style.
Oh, so yeah,
Because-
she's been training in it, so
Exactly. So
yeah,
she's just continuing down the rabbit hole
I
without
love
even
it.
realizing. Yeah.
I love it. All right, we're gonna jump scene. We're gonna go to Christopher Falcone.
They wake up a bit, not like super late, but it isn't not an early riser. I mean, it was a late night, and he's a bit banged up. And wake up, put on some coffee, like make an espresso. You know, those kind of small espresso.
Yep, Italian.
Italian style. Make a double espresso and pour a finger of grappa in it and use it to wash down a couple of painkillers for the dog bites on his arm. Then I'll go to his little hidey hole. It's probably like a loose floorboard under, which is partially covered by a bookcase. The bookcase open up and take out some of the emergency cash is hidden down there, and as well as a small pistol, really like hideable. Also, he's a bit worried about the Russians. I don't know. He's not taking any chances. So a small Beretta.
As you should be.
Yeah.
Uh,
And first stop of the day is to get a paper. Then he's gonna visit. I guess it's gonna be some sort of like self-defense gun shop or something in the area, and he's gonna stop by and buy a small lightweight like bullet protective vest so they can wear.
stab vest.
So yeah. So there was something to stop small caliber handguns and knives, just to be on the safe side. So he's going to dress up in a tracksuit, something loose fitting, so he easily can hide the stab suit. And once that's done, he's gonna just peruse the for sale. He needs a car. He's gonna need a car, something. So you wanna look for someone selling privately a car, preferably an old lady or someone where he can convince them that he'll take care of the paperwork and changing the names, and I never do, so the car won't be registered to us.
As you've done that, you met this beautiful old granny that's selling her old Cadillac.
Oh yeah.
Because you're a mobster, you need a Cadillac for fuck's sake. It's gonna be like Senap Brown, brown.
Like 70s. Kind of. So he's just don't worry, don't worry, madam. I'll send in the paperwork. I'll make sure the title for her slip is go through. No problem at all.
Are you sure about this young man?
Oh yeah. Don't worry, you pretty little head of that.
Oh, God bless you, your soul. As you do, like you conclude your business arrangement with
and then he's gonna see if he's still got time.
Your phone rings.
He answers. Yeah.
As you sit into your new Cadillac that's only had one owner and it's 20 years old, but it looks new.
Yeah, probably like her husband bought it and he died and she hasn't driven it since.
No, it's just doesn't the upkeep on it. It's pristine, and your hair, it's your uncle. Christopher. We have arranged to sit down.
Excellent. Do you need me to be present?
Yes, we do, because I need you just to come to Bella immediately. I have some questions.
I'm on my way.
I don't want to rattle you too much, but you need to tell your story to me one more time, because you just need to get here.
No problem.
All right, you.
So,
Flip code.
He drives the Bella, gets here, checks that the pistol is loaded, waits a bit to scope out. Is there any cars he doesn't recognize here or recognize here?
Only the regulars, and you see Joey and Richie Coppola and Joey Strasula is sitting outside enjoying their coffee and their cigars.
Yeah,
the weather's okay, but
at all.
It's a bit, as I say, overcast, but they don't care, it's not raining. They're smoking their cigars and just reading newspaper, and they're like giving you the nod.
I'll walk in, greet them properly, and is he in the office?
Yeah. You'll find him in the back, Christopher. But before you even manage to get into the door, because you've been greeting them and you're like handshakes, Vinny is like, cuz.
Ah, Vinny, dearest of all my friends. I walk over and I give him a hug
and he's
and
like,
put my arm.
He's like, what is that? What the car? What?
Oh yeah, I got myself a new car.
Yeah, but no. Like Siobhan, the thing you asked me to do, was this part of the thing?
Oh, that.
But why wasn't I like? What, dude?
No, that went fine. Siobhan's fine. She thanks you. You did an excellent job. She's real happy. I'm sure she'd appreciate if you give her a call.
I will, for sure. But the Russians, man.
That was tangential. It had nothing to do with what you did. We had no idea the Russians gonna go up. So that's not. You don't need to worry. You had nothing to do with that.
He's like, if you're starting something, like you gotta. I want to be in the loop.
No. It's got nothing to do with them.
If you're going for the Russians, if we're gonna take out some Russians, man, I want to be there.
No,
he's opened up his coat and he shows the gun. He's like, I got a nuke. It's a Desert Eagle. I've never shot it. I don't know how to use it. But it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be, like make a hole in a man that you can put your fist through. Like I can shoot Russians, cuz I can shoot Russians.
Yeah, but no, don't worry about the Russian. That was the thing you helped with was a bit of a. You helped I had a client who needed a bit of help with a bit of an insurance scam on a painting. And the Russian just showed up because they wanted the painting as well. So instead of freak fucking accident, like total clusterfuck. So no, everything should be good with Russian. If I ever need someone to shoot the Russian, I'll ask you.
Yeah, but. And you kind of just have to just because he's
Yeah, no, I mean, but I
Shiv
gotta
is
go
your
talk
era.
to Sal. I gotta go explain myself.
He's like, he buzz. All right, but
And for a second he thinks, would it be that bad if I used Vinny to? And then he has stop being an asshole.
The back office is covered in cigarette smoke, the smell of a sweaty Italian man, and money and paperwork. You see, it's just your uncle.
No.
He's always
Greet him
pristine,
and
like in his suit, pinstripe. He always look hair always perfect, his beard always perfect. He gets up and you greet each other.
Yeah, I greet him and well, good to see you again. And I want to sit down. I like almost knock the chair a bit. Oh, clumsy of me, and I'll move the chair a little bit so you can keep an eye on the entrance door as well. And get us back clear.
Nephew, did you actually see Dimitri die?
No, I saw a car. I heard his voice and I saw a car blow up from the direction where the voice came. That's all I saw. They were shooting. I mean, suddenly shooting started, so we hit the deck. My job was to protect his master, so I kept my head low, keeping her safe.
They've confirmed 2 other bodies, but not Dimitri.
Maybe he got away. Maybe he wasn't in a car.
You sure you heard his voice?
Well, he called me by my name and identified himself, so unless someone was like pretending to be him and doing a good damn job, but I never actually physically saw the man. I just heard the voice. You know how that Russian prick sounds.
For all we know, his body might have disintegrated to nothing, even the teeth. Who knows? But they haven't found his remains.
Maybe he survived. Maybe those crazy ass cowboy
You see, this
took him.
This is where we are a bit of the thick of it, Christopher. Vasily is insisting that you know where Dimitri is.
Well, I don't, and if he can't keep, I mean, if you want to blame, if he wants to blame someone else because he can't keep control of his own family, well.
You know the Russians are mad dogs, and they'll eat their own tail given time. We need to have a sit down, and you need to be as convincing as you possibly can that you do not know where Dimitri's body or his being is. I
don't, but how do we know that Vasily didn't put a bullet in his Dimitri survived and then dumped his body somewhere and blames us to get started war?
He might have. This might have been also planned by the Russians. We do not know if they are trying a ploy to start a turf war. We do not know. Only thing I know is I am not interested in a turf war at this minute. But I really want to see what kind of hand they're going to be playing. Of course, we're not going to give them more than we already offered them. We are giving them atonement. Enough money to make them perfectly happy and content.
Well, it should be. I mean, after all, they're the ones who decided to pull a robbery on Mr. Salam's turf.
Right. They should be apologetic about it. But Vasily is not the apologetic kind of guy. And
well,
he's going to see... Yeah, I know. They're mad dogs and they have respect for nothing. They live where they eat, where they shit, where they piss. They have respect for none.
Never thought I'd say this, but I actually missed the days of the Cold War. I mean, at least the goddamn Iron Curtain kept those bastards on the right side of the fence.
Do you care for some wine?
Oh, yes, please.
He snaps his fingers very, very loud. And through the door you see one of the goons. A bottle of the 1980 Chianti.
He leans back and looks police and seems like totally at ease, but he's keeping like bit of an eye on the door and comes in, and his hand has slid down to not in his pocket, but like resting outside his pocket, so you can easily slide it in to reach a gun if it's gonna be needed.
I want you to sit in with a meeting with Vasily, and after that, the boss Salim himself would probably want at least to be briefed by you personally.
Of course.
This might be good for the family, Christopher. If you do this smooth, and if we come on top of this, already we are in a good position because we're these renegade cowboys they're building. It happened to burn down, and we had a lot of insurance money coming away because of it. So we're good, you could say.
Oh, well, the place always was a fire trap.
Well, when it rains it pours, but it's our benefit.
Careless Serentas.
That shit happens. The Vasily meeting is later on tonight. It's gonna be 11 o'clock.
Do we know where it's gonna be? I mean,
it's gonna be
meeting at a neutral territory, or is it
docks in a neutral zone? We are bringing 5 of our men, except for you and me. You're free to choose one of your own if you like. If not, I will bring the ones I feel of the capos I feel that are suitable.
I'll trust your judgment on that. I mean, if we could have one guy waiting in my car, just for extra keep our eyes on the street in case something should show up, and I don't want to be forward or anything, but and I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't want to offend or risk anything. But if perhaps we could have we to be our eyes and ears in my car. I mean, I know he's gonna feel left out if he isn't included in some parts.
Vinny?
Vinny, yeah, Vinny. He's gonna be left out.
No, he's out of the question. I cannot risk having him here in such a diplomatic.
No, not inside, but he will be our eyes and ears on the street in my car. He'll feel like he's involved.
I do appreciate that you are looking out for your cousin. Sure, down the road, 2 kilometers away in a car, fine.
Yeah,
done.
I think that's really perfect.
Consider it done.
In that way, we'll avoid any. He seemed ready to go to the mattresses with the Russians, so best to.
Yeah, he's
include him then rather than him do something on his own.
Well, that's smart thinking, Christopher. That's smart thinking indeed. Yeah, we'll do that. That's sensible. Right, so
yeah,
we're gonna leave.
I'll be ready for tonight.
Yeah, we'll leave here probably 10:30, and then hopefully we'll leave again in good health.
Mm.
You got your wine and you salute. Drink.
Salute to that and a drink.
You see, obviously, the suitcase is also in the room. You're guessing it's a bit lighter than it was when you delivered it.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I'm sure they divided up a nice little percentage of it.
Of course they did.
I mean, if as much as half of it actually reach Russian, I'm going to be impressed.
Yeah, that's smart.
Okay, after that, he needs to. He wants to. Can he still manage to reach visiting hours at the prison where his father is? Because I think he'd like to, if he can, actually visit him now before.
Yeah, if
he's got a feeling that he might not have an opportunity later. Because
if he drives like a motherfucker, yeah, sure.
Yeah, he'll do that.
All right, then we're gonna go back to Sean.
Coffee and and breakfast at Middle East.
You see
Coffee
a
black.
proprietor. How are you doing there, Sean?
Not much sleep. It's one of those nights.
Have you heard anything from Angela?
Oh, you haven't?
Not for a couple of days, no.
But wasn't it her shift last night?
Yeah, I have a new girl that covered for her, but it's not the same as when Angela's there.
Of course.
No, it's not like her,
Oh, she's proper, that one.
not to show up for her shifts.
Oh, I'll drop by your house later.
Yeah, if you don't mind checking in. I just want to make sure, she might just met a new fella, I don't know, but it's not the cut of her cloth to be this way.
No, it's not. I'll drop by her. I will.
I appreciate it. So you get your coffee and you get your breakfast. You see the old timers, you see some of the young punks. It sounds like the oi boys. Are already starting their day with both coffee and beer and whatever. And it's Saturday, so it's gonna kick off early.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
No, but I'll have my coffee and breakfast here, and then I'll head off. Head off to the apartment of Angela.
Mm-hmm. She lives in not the nicest parts.
No, of course not.
Boston. It's not too far away from the Middle Eastern. It's hold on, I need to find the map. You had the Middle Eastern on the map for me, right?
Yeah.
It is in.
It's in. Oh. Now my brain stopped.
Don't make it stop. Do the thing. I have so many maps. Those are not the right ones. I have the maps. That's not the right map. I have many maps. I have many maps. That's not the right map. That's not the right map. Oh, it's not the right map. I'm gonna disappear. I'm back. Yep. Why do I find everybody else? Hold on. I find no. This is when you have a gazillion.
It's in
contacts.
Cambridge, just
Right.
northeast of MIT.
Okay, I need to find the big map. Oh, now I put that away. Oh, I'm gonna do it nice. Cambridge, MIT. Hold on. Can you give me if it's South Boston, East Boston?
It's
Boston
north of the
Common.
river. So it's it's just north of Boston University, just
MIT,
about-
right? MIT,
yeah.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
north,
Okay, I got you. Yeah,
northwest of that.
yeah, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. She's not very far away from that. She's in Cambridge Street,
Yeah.
which is not run down, but it's small apartments and red brick buildings, and you have basically 40 square meters to do all your business in, type of apartment buildings.
Oh, it's up there, yeah. Okay.
It might be a very nice street in the real world, but in my world, it's not.
Now, of course, this is World of Darkness. Everything is fucked.
Everything is a bit shitty. you hear there's music in the windows around you. Hear people talking. There's cars going up and down. It's Saturday. People are starting their weekend early. Obviously you recognize our apartment building. It's buzzer.
Yeah.
Glass doors.
Yeah, I just try to check the doors first.
Oh, they're locked.
They're locked. Then I first try Angela, and then I try one of the neighbors if she doesn't answer, or when she doesn't answer. No. Then I try one of the neighbors.
You try Mr. Jacoby.
And
then you hear, hello.
Yeah, hello there. It's this is Sean, friends of Angela. I've been trying to reach her.
Are you one of them that bangs on the door and screams and that gibberish?
No, no screaming. If I'm speaking gibberish, it's because I talk about cars. I do that a lot of times.
I have had enough of it. They've been screaming for several days, and now they were here today again, and they're slamming and they're screaming all this gibberish. I will have none of it.
Oh, do you mind if I can come in and have a chat with you about that?
I don't know who you are. You might be one of them screaming or gibberish kind of fellows.
Oh, I might be talking gibberish, but that's because it's mostly Irish. Sorry about that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know you, dude. So
I'll bring you a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
I'll have my own cup of coffee. You might do a roll, because this old timer, he ain't planning on letting just this run of the mill Irish fella.
Don't trust the Irish. What you be wanting?
Is it charisma? Is it manipulation?
No, this is charisma.
Is it subterfuge? Is it not subterfuge? Is it pick your
persuasion plus charisma?
Persuasion, yeah. Your target is gonna be. I'm gonna be a bit of a dick. I'm gonna say 4, because this is a tough neighborhood. He don't know you, and it's talking your way in.
Well, then I'm going to send you a photo.
No, fucking hell. Pardon my French.
I'm going to send you a photo.
You're gonna roll like a goddamn, aren't you?
Not a goddamn. It was only 4.
I'm waiting. Where's my photo? Where's my photo?
Oh, 2 seconds. I need to. Oh, my phone don't want to talk with me.
I see no photo. You're such a dick.
I am.
Right. What do you say?
A real big one. No, I'm just trying to use my charming self to invite myself in for a cup of coffee and a chat, because I'm really concerned about Angela and.
I'm very concerned about all this rattling and the banging.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find Angela so that I can.
If you can prevent the rattling, the banging.
Oh, I will prevent all the rattling and the banging of the everything.
All right. You hear beep, and the door opens. Punch, Siobhan. I saw a hand came up. Yep. But you said you sent a text message. Yeah. She's. He'll get it. We'll do all that. It's the 4th floor, and you see an old fellow in slippers, a robe, and pajamas, and he's got very large glasses and very ruffled hair. Looks like an Einstein kind of dude.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't want to disturb you much, but I'm really concerned about Angela. She's a good woman, and I'm afraid she's gotten herself in some kind of trouble. So I'm just trying to find out who these rattlers and.
They speak this gibberish, this foreign language, and they very leathery, like a gang.
Yeah. You know what kind of gibberish? If it's German or if it's
Oh, it's all sound the same to me.
It's foreign, yeah.
It's foreigners. Funny, because you're a foreigner, but you've clearly not decided you're all right.
Yeah, I'm the right kind of foreigner. Well, at least to someone.
But that's all I know, and if you can take my complaint to the council, I would appreciate it.
Oh, I will take your complaint to the council, of course.
And then he's like, well, bye.
Yeah. Then I try to get into the apartment of.
You
of
see the door is a bit weird. You don't do perception lastly because it's very obvious the door has been broken, open. It's not ripped to shreds, but you can see it's been ripped.
Then I just use my elbow to open the door.
First thing that hits your nose again, the sense of smell. It's difficult to get used to. You smell sweat, old and new sweat, and ammonia.
And ammonia. I go in.
And right there, as he goes in, we're gonna have our first break of the evening. We're gonna have a break because I said so. Because I can. Doesn't do anything.
You know she's going to fuck with you after the breakdown.
Yeah, proper fuck me. Not in the good way.
No. Just I only do the
it's
bad.
good to know ya.
Fucking. I'm just gonna say no more. We're gonna go for a break. Thank you very much. That's all, folks. All right, we'll be back in a few, and I'll wash my mouth out with soap. Bye.
Young lady.
Young lady.
Wash your mouth with soap, young lady.
Hi, and welcome back from the break. We're gonna go directly into the scene with Sean where he smelled peculiar smells, and one of them was ammonia as he entered Angela's apartment.
I don't think I would need to pull out a gun in this. In this
I
case.
can give you the lay of the land
Yeah.
as you look into the apartment. You know it's small. It's a living room, kitchen in one. There will be a bedroom and a bathroom on your left. And what you're coming into is the kitchen, living room in one.
Yeah.
She has very sparse furniture. It's a bit like funky. She'll do the wicker chairs and fun pillows, a lot of throw blanket. It's very colourful. Blinders. She has a lot of plants and fresh flowers.
Still fresh?
No, but that's what I say. You smell body odor and ammonia before you smell anything else. And what you also see is the apartment is disheveled. There's clearly been a struggle.
Oh, a struggle.
Yeah.
Or vandalizing.
Well, then I need you to do a specific roll, because at first glance it's furniture has been tipped over.
Yeah.
Hot plants have been broken. Yeah.
What do you want me to?
It will be. I don't have the book in front of me. It's gonna be because we don't have perception. I gotta go find the book. Oh, it's too far away. Hold on.
Look at the old woman.
I hear you. I hear you all the time. I hear you. I hear you, boy. Hold on, because it's gonna be wits actually.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be wits. I'm gonna go with brawl.
That's good. It only gives me 2 successes.
I think you're a bit startled of the state of the apartment.
Yeah.
You're not sure.
No, but there's the smell of ammonia that makes me think of piss.
Spot on.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm thinking that this place has been vandalized because they didn't find her, or yeah, can be both. No, I try to go through the apartment and see what more is broken.
Not really any drawers and stuff. It doesn't look like it's been ransacked.
No.
You see the bedroom door is slightly ajar.
I opened the door. Of course, with I don't touch anything.
No, I figured as much. The smell is clearly coming from the bedroom.
Yeah.
Because it hits you like a wall, and this is more because your senses are quite good at this minute. You see a female body, face down, in shitty trackies, a messy, dirty t-shirt. You see one of her arms are hanging on the side of the bed. Hair is a mess, you can't see the face. You see vomit. And you see clearly that she has wet herself.
Is she dead?
You see the rubber band beside the bed. And when you peek in, you also see a needle hanging out of her arm.
I go in and touch her.
She's clammy, cold, weak pulse.
Oh, then it's 911.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, 9911. What's your emergency?
Yeah, hello. This is my name is Sean. I'm at this and this address. There is an overdose here.
Okay, is the person breathing? Is the airway disrupted?
The pulse is weak. I haven't touched the person.
Okay. Please stay on the line, sir. Can you make sure that the individual is their airway is free, that she is able to breathe on their own?
And then I turn her around. I remove the needle from the arm and with my hand inside my sweater jacket or something.
You see her mouth. Luckily, she's been on her belly, so she's not like choking on her own vomit. But she's in a state. Her eyes are like just slits and palish. No real color in her face.
Is it anybody
Sweaty.
I know?
It's Angela.
It is Angela.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You didn't really see that until now.
No. She's breathing.
Paramedics will be there in just a few minutes, or just make sure that she's able to breathe on her own. I'm guessing you said it's a female. Just stay on the line, sir.
Yeah,
Minutes are ticking so slow. In the end, you hear the sirens.
Yeah, I try to wake her up by pinching her and by.
You get no response.
No, this pacing the room.
A couple of minutes later, paramedics are making the like, hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. I'm in here.
Do you see they come in and then they like, please just. Do you know what she's been taking? You get all the typical questions like, is she an addict? Do you know what she has taken? Has she been responsive?
I never knew her to be an addict. Her name is. I give her full name.
Mm-hmm. All right, sir. They prep her. They start doing what they need to do, and so we need to get her to a hospital to. What is the drug they give? That's the anti.
No, usually it's adrenaline and.
Adrenaline, but they also give something that I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they start working on her, and and we'll take her to Boston Memorial.
Okay.
Are you a friend? Are you family, sir?
I think I'm some of the closest thing she's got to family.
All right. I'm sorry to say you can't follow. But if you give us your name and number, if we need, we'll be in contact with you.
Yeah, I give them first name and number.
All right. And they take her out.
Then I stay to clean up the apartment.
It stinks.
Yeah, it does. But
and then you are aware of the text message you got.
Yeah. I'd send text back. Call you in an hour.
No reply.
And then I spend an hour cleaning up the apartment.
It's
fixing. Yeah.
Well, yeah. But you'll do the gist of it. It's bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I call Shiv.
1 hour later, your phone rings, Siobhan.
Pick it up. Hi.
Hey, Shiv. How are you?
Strange. You?
Worse.
Well, it's
Found-
to be expected from the deal that you went through last night.
Yeah. Fuck, I should be dead. I wasn't even thinking about that.
You were.
I found Angela.
Oh.
Somebody's been doing her a proper once over.
Really?
Yeah, I found her with a
Who?
needle in her arm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's not Yeah. No, she's not.
Is she going to
hospital.
make it?
She's in hospital. So.
What can I do? Can I do anything?
Not really. Not really. I don't think so. But.
Do you want me to send flowers to the hospital or anything like that?
Well, if you want to.
I'll write your
course.
name on it.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I just. Oh fuck. There's one
because
thing.
you. Yeah.
And then
anything.
There's the other thing. I dropped by the kid and his father. And.
Please tell me he's alive.
Oh yeah. Fuck you take me for?
Well, sometimes a bit of a brute, to be honest.
Ah, fair. Yeah, fair.
Mm?
But still, I promised to look after them.
I'm happy.
Like mafia-wise.
But it was him?
It was him. Of course, it was him.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but.
And he's so young.
Yeah, that what's happened when you fall in with the wrong crowd.
So, what will you?
No, I'll need to talk to Chris and just tell him that's. Yeah, he's under. That lot. His father and his business, they need to be under our protection, but that can also be a good thing because then. Always got somewhere to get rid of something stolen.
True.
You know?
Maybe you'll get a special discount.
Special price for you, my friend. Special price. Yeah, it's a resource. It's an asset.
Fuck! What a day.
It's been a proper day. Yesterday, 2 days ago, this was going to be a fun art heist, and so far, I've been shot dead. Found one of my best friends in her own piss and sick, with a needle in her arm. Been backstabbed by a kid. So,
do you know who did it?
No. She wasn't actually aware when I found her.
Right.
But according to her neighbor, it was some foreigners. So, I don't know.
Maybe Chris knows. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he can find out. He has people to get information from,
Well,
right?
yeah. I'm not quite sure who is in charge of Cambridge, so I have no idea. No, I'll call him later. I just wanted to bring you up to speed with the shit. Yeah, I'll call him straight away.
I mean, I don't mean to sound like a shit, but unless you really need me, I'm going to just lay low for a day. I need a me day.
Yeah,
Not the kind of me day you think of, but I need an actual just...
Go to the spa. Take a bottle or two of wine.
Yeah, something like that. But I am available though.
Yeah, of course.
Anything, right?
Anything. Same goes to you.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you.
As they hang up, we're going to go to Christopher as he arrives at the prison. Which I do not know what's called, because there is one.
Well, probably several, but...
Several.
It's probably...
Are you going to give me one? Give me one.
Fine. It might not be in Boston. It probably is somewhere in Massachusetts, though. But
Thank fuck this is not reality. We'll just make up one.
yeah.
Boston Detentional Correction
Yeah,
Facility?
it's in. It's an administrative security federal prison in Massachusetts, which is northwest from Boston.
Well, we'll just move it closer so you can actually make it.
Yeah.
God move. It's there now.
It'd probably take like 2 hours. Let's say it's like 2 hours to drive there and 2 hours back, since it's
2
about 4
hours.
hours.
Yeah. You're there,
Something like that.
and you have like half an hour left of visiting hours when you get there.
I'll put the pistol and then my phone in the glove compartment, unlock the glove compartment, and unlock the car and go in.
You get to like this the booth thing. It's like, how can I help you, sir? Who are you here to see?
I'm here to see Alfredo Falcone.
Alfredo Falcone. All right. If you please go to the security measures, there will be metal detector there, sir.
Yeah, I know the drill.
You're
I know the
supposed
drill.
to be patted down, blah blah blah. You know it. You will get the once over. You've done this before.
Yep.
And it's like, there's like half an hour left of visiting hours.
Yeah, I'm aware.
All right then. If he's available to see you, if he wants to see you, he will be there shortly.
Thank
Stairs up to your right.
you. Oh. And he goes through the pet zone and walks up the stairs and sits down at the booth waiting.
Yes, because we're going to say high security. It's speaking through glass.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's
With
doing.
the phone. Hard time.
He's doing time for double murder in the first, so with a racketeering charge on top as well. So.
Yep. He ain't sitting pretty. Or maybe he's sitting pretty, but it's high security. It takes about 10 minutes, and then you see your father, and he looks more gaunt than last time you saw him. His hair a bit more grayer. He's grown a bit of a beard, and he picks up the telephone. He looks surprised.
Hi, Dad. How are you doing? You look a bit. You eating enough up here?
Yeah, I'm fine. What are you doing here?
What kind of son come and visit his father?
Yeah, he could. You haven't been for a while, and when you've been, you usually. Well, have you ever been?
Yeah. He's visited him a couple of times.
Yeah. And
he's been trying to fish information on his father for who he took the rap for all those years ago.
Yeah.
She's never said so.
Yep.
But he probably hasn't been since he came back from Paris.
Yeah, so it's been a minute. Yeah,
I've been out of town for a while.
So how's business?
Oh, businesses. It's okay. It's it goes up and down, up and down.
Yeah, interest rates and stock market and
yep, all that.
Export, that's one does.
Tried a bit of an overseas investment that didn't pan out as good as one hoped, but live and learn, Live and learn.
All right, so you lost some coin then, kiddo.
That happens. Let's just say I've at least managed to nullify any debts and outstanding payments. So at least I'm solvent.
All right. So how's the family? How's your
well,
mother?
Well, you know who she is. She's not getting better with age.
No.
But Siobhan visits. That's help. They two always get along.
Oh, she's a good girl.
And I haven't seen Sis since. Jesus, I don't know. Can't remember last time I saw her.
Yeah,
you heard from her?
She sent me a postcard from Cabo.
From?
Cabo, Mexico, holiday.
She's in. Yeah, well, that sounds about her, yeah. That sounds about right.
How's Vinny? How's your cousin? How's he doing?
Well, he's Vinny. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah, he's gonna marry some large Polish lady. I'm sure of it.
Well, I was chasing this older Irish broad the last time I saw him.
Oh no! We'll never see him again. You're not here for a social visit, are you?
No. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna be frank. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. Come on. Tell me the truth for once. Whose Malinsky are you? Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here.
You know as well as I do that you didn't do what you're in here for.
I'm doing my time as best as I can.
Okay, at least don't say anything. I mean, just blink twice, because some shit's come up, and does it involve something? Something. You think I won't believe or be able to comprehend?
I don't. It looks. Christopher. Be careful who you befriend. Just be careful.
Oh, I know, but it recently come to my attention that there are things out there one would not have thought was possible.
I don't know what you're talking about, son. I'm doing my time. I did my crime and I'm doing my time and I'm doing it as quiet and as fast as I can.
Well, you keep your secrets then. One day I'm gonna find out, that's for sure. Anyway, you need anything? Can I send anything? Anything?
He's like, well, if you can send me one of my old crosses, a crucifix with a prayer bead, the one I had for my confirmation. I'm sure your mom has it in a box in the attic.
I'll do.
It would give me some comfort, soothe my soul, make the time pass quicker.
I'll send it. Take care, yeah?
Take care, son, and stay safe. You hear me?
I will.
Stay safe.
Oh, you know me. Like a cat, I always land on my feet. And I hang up the phone and just take a long look, put my hand on the glass and get up and walk away, wondering if he actually believes that he did it. A scary proposition. Mm-hmm. And so, since he's been given reason to doubt his own memories of late.
Most definitely. And you drive back. Do you, Sean, call him at any point? Because I'm matching up your timeline.
Right after I've talked to Shiv.
All right, then. Well, that would be when he's on his way home.
Yeah.
In the car. And your phone rings, and your beautiful teal, brown Cadillac. Beige. I don't know what the hell kind of color it is.
Oh,
it's
I
something.
need to get my hands on that car.
Like, check the phone and see this Sean is like, oh, it's not safe to talk while driving.
So you don't answer?
Not right away. I'll wait to get.
Yeah, then I just text him to meet at the Modern.
At the Modern?
Yeah. At that pastry bakery.
Oh, the pastry. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
like the Museum of Modern Art. I'm like, where are we going? Are we being cultural?
Oh, we're going to steal some more.
Yes. We had to have enough of that.
When I get back into town, how long is it till the meet? To the sit down with the Russians?
And now it's around 5 o'clock, so you still have a few hours to burn.
Okay, well, stop actually at a bookstore or like a newsstand or something. He buys a couple of envelopes and a pencil and some stationery, and he writes like two short, really like notes, actually, essentially. Put one in one envelope, one in the other, and he'll write Shiv on one, and he'll write Sean on the other, and like write on there if you don't hear from me by Monday morning, open them. And I'll just put them both in one envelope, write Shiv on it, and he'll drive by Shiv's gallery.
Hold on. As you exit the bookstore, you hear someone rattling a cup.
I'll look down. There's someone sitting there begging.
Yeah, you see a dude with long hair, very unmaintained beard with some silver streaks in it, a big coat, and he's rattling a very like dirty hand and a mug, probably like 2 cents in there, and he's like, Captain, do you have a coin for an old soldier, sir?
No, I'm sorry, I don't have any coins, but I'll put a $5 bill in the cup instead.
I do declare, such generosity is far and few between.
Let's just say I might not have any further need for it anyway.
Oh, the trouble on the horizon, sir.
On the horizon, in the rear of the mirror. Actually, I'm probably going to work very hard to just stay alive.
But I do declare, sir, I think you've been blessed. I see only good fortunes in your future, 'cause I have the sight.
Well, thank you for that, but to be quite honest, it might be a reason why you're begging for money on the sidewalk if that's the kind of future you're able to predict. And I'll give you a free piece of advice to go along with the money. Never, ever cut a deal with a fucking Russian. And then I'll start walking away to the car.
Oh, good luck and good fortunes, and be wary of the men that walk with intention.
Truer words have never been spoken. Yeah, I was raking in the crazies.
And he falls back on himself, rattling and taking up the $5. Like, good day at the office.
Yeah, they're drawing like thinking, why the hell do I give them money? I never give them money hand out to people. What kind of bullshit is this? Well, talk about atonement of some kind. My hard-earned money. My hard-earned money.
Money, money, money. All right.
Yeah, so I'll just drive by the... Because the gallery's probably open on a Saturday still, so...
Yeah.
Hopefully Shiv isn't probably not even bothered to get up yet anyway, so...
You walk into the gallery?
Yeah, I walk into the gallery.
Oh yeah. Oh, you've seen Jade. She's wearing a white blouse and a dark blue skirt with like a checkered blue pattern and pumps and pearls, and her hair's in a ponytail, and she's like, Christopher!
The dearest of all my friends, and I give her a good hug and like an Italian greeting kiss on the cheek.
So engaged yet? She's like, engaged yet?
No, you know me, still single, despite pressure from the parents.
I'm saying I'm still single if you want to take me out one of these days.
Oh, well, maybe you should. Nice little dinner and, I know this Italian place that sells some really good veal.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
I've been asking you for years now. One of these days you got to take me out. Oh, you never know.
I'll tell you what, I'll call you. What if I call you next weekend and we'll schedule something and then...
Don't you be teasing me. Do you not play with my heart, Christopher?
Oh, you know me. I'm not a player. I'm an honourable, old-fashioned kind of guy.
Italian gentleman. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna hold you to it. But I'm guessing you're not just here to take me out.
Actually, I can't stay. I'm just dropping something off. If you could just give this to Shiv next time you see her, please.
Of course I can.
Ah,
Don't worry
great.
about it.
Well,
And she's like,
will like shoot her finger and I get in the car and then I'll call up, text Sean, ask if he's at the Middle East. I don't know if it's Middle Pastry now. It's probably not going to be open that much longer for today.
So where do you?
It's okay. I need to go home and change for the meet anyway. So I might as well drive home, park in my car, put my car in a new car in a very tight, narrow street where he lives, and I'll walk over to Madame Pastry.
Yeah. You find Sean in one of the tables in the back. And Sean, you've been like, your nose is going bananas in here. You can smell like the what is it called? Not French, English creme. Yeah, well, you can smell the cinnamon, the sugar,
crème anglaise.
The crème anglaise. You can like all of it. And you're just like, oh my, I want to eat everything.
Yes.
You can't. You just and you eat. You feel like you could eat everything. You feel the hunger is. It's like when Christopher comes in, Sean literally has gone through the menu.
Mm.
And so he's just sniffing like cinnamon buns. And like the beauty of a cinnamon bun.
That's a bit disconcerting. It looks like he's got the munchies. Is what I'm thinking. Like, I
If
sit
could
down
get
and
the smell of this cinnamon bun into a paint job.
I sit down and I take a napkin and Sean, and then I wipe the sugar off his nose. Toss it. You okay? You good? And look a little bit concerned on his chest and a bit concerned on
Well,
like
last night has done something to me. I can smell. You bought a new car.
Oh, they didn't drive it here.
No, but I smelled the gasoline on his from his hands.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that's 98 leaded, so it's an old car.
That's not freaky at all. You have to kind of lean in, try to see if you can spot any like protruding fangs from his mouth. He's still able to walk in sunlight, so you know. I mean, well, actually, that's probably not a very good question anyway. You being Irish,
yeah,
sunburn like fuck anyway.
He looks actually extremely healthy.
No, something. The last night did something to me. I don't know what.
Well, you know,
but
almost dying probably.
First thing
makes you feel more alive.
First things first. What kind of car did you get?
Cadillac.
Oh. I'll drop it by the shop. You have to drop it by the shop. I know exactly what you... Yeah. It'll be work. I know it. But to the important things. You know the kid, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, that little snitch.
Yeah. I had a chat with him and his father. And I made a deal. They're under our protection, and we can drop things off at theirs, get special prices, get whatever we need.
And the kid
is scared shitless.
Well, he should be. I mean,
I know. He proper fucked up.
Like, putting aside the fact that I'd like to break his fucking face. If the Russian thinks he double crossed them, you know, nothing's gonna stop them from.
I know.
But
they probably don't even know his name.
No. Well, I mean, if we're lucky, he was the ones who got blown to smithereens were the assholes he's been running around with.
Yeah. We can hope.
I mean, that would solve a lot of problems. Not a big fucking problem, though, is that nobody seems to be able to find Dimitri's body.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. I gotta sit down with the Russians tonight, along with my uncle and a few others. I'll not mention the kid. I'll
that's
keep it moderate. And probably the best part, but then just walk away if people seem to just forget it even exists.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But,
hoping for. He's only 15. Can't kill a kid that's only 15. That's...
It's the Russians.
If he really if the players really want more weight behind the protection than just what you and I, potentially Shiv can suspend, we're gonna have to kick some money upstairs. I'm gonna have to pay a fee. We don't want to bleed him. If you can keep, like you said, special deals, drop things off there and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. That's
we'll.
It's actually
we'll say
nothing you
10%.
won't do anyway. Just have to do a little bit
So
more of it.
That'll count for. Let's say that constitute 10%. And just another 10% on the revenue then for protection money.
Yeah,
it's not too bad.
No,
it's a cash business, so I'm fairly certain that he can keep some back if he needs to.
Yeah,
we'll take
also,
we'll take 5% of it and keep the rest of it.
You actually go up to the lot and pick a car for you.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I like the one I got now. I like the person it's registered to.
Oh, thank you, young man.
I mean, you know the first fucking thing you do if I have to go to a funeral or anything, the first those fucking FBI fuckers do is take down license plates of every car in the block radius, so...
This is true.
Have fun tracking Dame Edna's fucking car, you assholes.
Yeah. But that's number 2. I found Angela.
Alive?
Barely. Needle in her arm. Face down in her own bed. Soaked with piss and sick.
Didn't strike me as a junkie.
No, she's not. And the apartment was... Yeah, they done her a once over.
That's strangely sophisticated if there was Russians. I mean, if they wanted a punishment and warning, they wouldn't bother trying to make it look like a suicide.
No, this is not suicide. This is to get you hooked on smack.
So they want her back then.
Or
get her
just
hooked and put her back to work.
Or something to get you hooked. That's worse than dying. That's so proper.
Unless leaving her there. What?
But the Russians up in Cambridge use territory.
Do I know who's got the area in Cambridge? Who's got the good control of that part?
It's not the Russians.
No, it's not, because that's on the wrong side of the...
It's the wrong side of the border. As far as you know, you're sure some of your families has dealings in that territory, but I don't think it's a hotspot for anybody.
It's pretty much a free-for-all area. You know, if you you can get it, you can take it. It's not.
So it's
don't give it up. It's not.
It's not really been interesting.
No, it's mostly students.
Like people that really have enough. You'll have a lot of like drug dealers, like
like independents, like the small time fish.
Yeah, no.
So they haven't.
It's not sophisticated enough for his family, because it's not the type what they do. Like usually they don't do heavy drug deals.
So they haven't been intruding.
Most people sell up their work. There's a bunch of buys from the Russians, buy for someone else, and then set up their own sort of like.
Yeah.
The Russians
they haven't been intruding on you.
No. But I mean, probably some small time gang activities as well. You know, some.
Of course, you can have Bloods and Crips or factions or whatever slinging dope in areas.
As well as some college kids who think they're fucking entrepreneurs and want to be Scarface, but.
Sure. We're not that far off New York.
Yeah.
So it's.
We're not Bloods and Crips. That's wrong coast, but gangs.
Yeah, gangs.
We're not Bloods and Crips are wrong coast, but gangs, gang affiliated.
So, it's strange all around actually.
Well, I just
She's in the
wanted
hospital then.
to keep you on the up and up, and I'll call the father and tell him about the 10%.
But that'll be that'll be protection money. I mean, of course, if the Russian decides to come after him, they're gonna decide to come after him. But then I'll decide to come after us, all of us anyway. So that's at least then it'll be protected.
Yeah.
It's probably not a dumb idea if the kid keeps his head low and off the streets.
Yeah, he'll mostly be in my garage and work off some of his debts and shame.
And somebody tells me he won't be doing that on this side of the millennium.
Well, 5 years, that'll be 20. Yeah, he'll be working. Well, you got to learn.
Right. Well, I'll bring the car by tomorrow
afternoon.
That's fine, and you can take a look at it. And take care, right? I mean, if anything happens, then call. If you can't get a hold of me, call Shiv.
Of course.
I'd love to stay, but I've got a meeting.
Of course you do.
I get up and I shake his hand and take care. And I'll go home to change.
As he does that, Sean, for a second you smelled something really weird on Christopher.
What's
and
that?
You don't know what it was, but it made the back of your hair stand straight up. But as quickly as it was there, it's gone.
Well, I'll head home as well, and I take a call to the junkyard and just tell him about the 10%. That's the price of the.
And you get much love and appreciation as the sun sets in Boston, and a light drizzle of rain that has been brewing on the horizon is now settling over the city. It feels more like fall today. Seems like summer has at last retreated. Just a bit of a nip in the air. We're going to go over to Shiv as the sun disappears, and she can, I don't know if she's aware or not that Jade has left and locked up.
No, I think she's super just in her own world. Yeah. Not paying attention too much, I think, except what's in front of her.
In a massive creative spot, you have done massive amount of work, and the hours you've been recluded into your creative cave. Then all of a sudden you look at the time, it's like, gosh, you've been at it for hours. It's like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
I might be a little bit hungry, so I might wanna. Or I don't think I don't have any plans. She doesn't have any plans. I think she's happy, content, just not doing anything while doing this.
Yeah, well, you know, Jade probably has in her office. She has a little cooler. She usually keeps leftover sandwiches, maybe a little bit of salad. She always has something to nibble on.
Okay. Because it was either that or a takeaway. I think I prefer some of Jade's leftovers.
As you walk out of the gallery, your office/gallery, it's huge. On the mezzanine, when her office is a bit further down, and you look down into the gallery itself. Because you also have the galleries almost in 3 floors.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
At least 2. Yeah.
Yeah, because because it's a mezzanine, it's a bit higher up. On the second floor is also a gallery area. This is where the sketch is. And downstairs you have the young kids exhibition. As you walk out, you hear Edith Piaf on the loudspeakers downstairs.
I'm guessing that's not Jade's.
No.
No. That's strange. From the first floor or from?
Oh, it comes from like, because you have speakers all over the gallery.
Yeah.
So it comes, but it's not like on full blast. But it lingers in the air. You hear it.
I mean,
I
I
can't
don't
sing
think...
like her, but if she has a little,
No.
she said,
Yeah. I can hear it. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think Shiv minds. I just find it a little weird.
But Jade doesn't leave with the music on.
No, but she did know that I was here. From where do you control the music?
All the way downstairs. It's behind the front desk.
Right. I guess I'll grab some of her food on the way down and go to... Not actually take it off, but turn it on a little louder so I can actually hear it from when I'm working.
Oh yeah, and then you feel like the music is really like engulfing the space, and her charismatic voice is just like it suits the space in a way.
I think that's the first time. Yeah. Is it when she sings in English or when she actually sings in French?
Of
Yeah.
course it is. Oui, oui,
I think this is probably the first time that it's not the word, like Paris was horrific, but right now it's not actually the worst thing on her mind.
No, it doesn't.
So
you don't go shit Paris. You go just
no.
beauty.
Yeah. And I'll...
You make your way upstairs again.
Yeah.
But then I want to roll.
What are we rolling on? Perception? Something?
Resolve. We don't have perception anymore.
Resolve.
We have resolve inside. Oh, wits.
Yeah.
Wits.
Always wits. Inside. Oh, when it's cocked. So I went from 6 to 1, 2, 3, 5.
That's more than enough. As you make your way up to the second part of the gallery where the sketches, you're acutely aware you're not alone. The back of your hair stands straight up. There's that feeling when you were a little kid and you feel there's something in your cupboard or underneath your bed. It's that distinct feeling you are not alone.
I think she's prepared if it's a thief or any criminal, she's going to be ready. But yeah, so I think I'll just look around and see if I see where the sensation comes from.
You see the little lights that light up the sketch in the far end of the gallery, and you don't really have much exhibited there at the minute, so it kind of takes up the space. As you walk up, all of a sudden to your left, leaned against one of almost like wall pillar, you see a very distinctive silhouette.
Am I coming from behind him?
On up to his side.
Right. Did you forget your violin?
I think you have refused my offer.
What offer?
The double amount was not to your taste, Miss York.
No, I think this is worth much more than that.
He's
been
leaning and he straightens out his leather jacket. Yeah, it's worth much more than that, but I think you already know that.
Took me a minute. But I'm guessing I figured you out. But that's what you wanted, isn't it?
Perhaps. This is different. It's not what I thought. I could just take it from you, but I find that I don't want to. It feels vulgar, like you earned it somehow.
Well, I played your little game.
Game, yes, your message. It's not a game.
If it's not a game, what is it? I don't understand how you could, I don't know, offer up something so precious, because it's obviously precious and yet very dangerous. Not for
Yes.
me, but
No, for me.
why? What was your intention? What was to gain from this?
He walks closer to the sketch and almost looks at it tenderly. There's secrets hidden within these strokes of pen and charcoal that could potentially harm me. I had to hide it.
And yet you sell it to a gallery.
Hiding in plain sight, Miss York. What I didn't gamble on was you.
You must have planned this way before we even met you.
I knew something was coming. It was just a matter of time. And since you clearly see that the beings I've spent my nights with, we are all intimately linked. If something befalls one of us, it usually will hit us all.
And you offer it up willingly.
I don't know why, Miss York, but I don't think you want me any harm. And I feel if you don't offer my money, and if you don't give it willingly, I will surely not make you give it up. Where we stand right now, I think I have to earn it back.
I'm not sure how you can.
I'm sure I'll find a way.
I know that the most sensible thing would be just to give it to you. And run away as far as I can from you. Because whatever you are, I'm still struggling with the truth of it all.
And why aren't you running, Miss York? He walks closer to you, very slowly and not threatening, more like a cat. Why aren't you running from the hills, screaming bloody murder?
I can't put my finger on it, but you obviously have an effect on me that I did not anticipate. And I think you know that. I think it's been part of every little interactions we've had. And if that is some mystical vampire, Jesus, even saying the word is so awkward. So be it. But I want to learn more. I want to see you.
He walks quite close, Again, not threatening. You know, almost like looking down at you. I don't believe in many things as absolute. And I think myself quite capable to handle most situations. I've lived a minute. But this is just one of those things. You can't really put your finger on it. That you don't have a choice. It's strange. He is almost like he's gonna touch you, and then he like retracts again, like almost like you're fire. We'll see if I earn it back, Miss York.
Good luck.
Thank you. Don't think I need it, but thank you. He smiles very cocky. And as he walks down, you almost hear him whisper, "Please, could you stay out of my dreams?" And as you're going to turn around to see where he goes, he's not there.
I'll move over to the wall and kind of just scoot down it. And then I'll open my sandwich and just, what the fuck happened? Yeah.
On that note, we're going to have our second break of the evening. So we can have a little breather of that a bit intense interaction. It's a little bit hot. It's for us ladies. Or boys as well. For anyone, really. All right. We're going to have a break. We'll be back in a few. Do what you need to do. And see you in a minute. Bye.
Boy.
No. Hi, and welcome back from the break. We are now going to go into the scene where Christopher Falcone is going to have a tete-a-tete with a certain Russian mob boss. So we're going to go directly into the scene. If he doesn't want to do anything before the meet,
I think he's set his affairs as much in order as he can. Go back to the apartment and change into a suit. A bit more respectful and, well, ready to roll.
Alright then. So you plan to meet up Bella Italia?
Yeah, wasn't that what they said? I'm gonna
Yep.
should meet them there, so I'll drive there. And
It's a drizzle of rain. Hold on, I have a little doggo here. I need to chomp. She's got claws. She. Frick it out! Doggo! She's deaf. She can't hear me. Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, sorry. We'll leave her be. You'll probably hear her walking around, and you've probably heard of many episodes she's walking around. That's the noise. The click, 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 click. That's the dog. All right. Yeah, you meet up at Bella Italia. You see there are, like 3 cars ready to go. As you get there, you see your uncle is being escorted out by one of his capos with an umbrella over his head as he's smoking a cigar. Suitcase in hand.
get a car and like walk over and nod and ready for action.
Let's get this over with, shall we? Just another day at the office, Christopher. This is the life we signed up for.
Any given Saturday.
Indeed. He gets in the middle car. You can get in either which car you prefer.
I'll see if it's that's from his car. I can get in the other one. Drive the second car.
The drive is about 15 minutes. It's in the dock area. You drive into, it's a rather large open area. You see some containers. You see large hangars, like docking hangars. It's a bit dodgy.
Ominous. Yeah, it's not ominous at all.
Sleeping with the fish is ominous.
Oh well. I'll probably find me the beautiful car somewhere.
You see there's someone standing there flashing a flashlight, and you are being escorted to drive into one of the massive hangars. The
Yep.
3 cars then line up beside each other. Floodlights are on. There is light in here. In the end, you see there's also 3 cars. One of them a huge SUV. And you see there's set up 2 chairs facing each other, like basic, not lawn chairs, but the metallic, I don't know what it's called in English, but chairs. And the air is, it's rather suspense, nervous energy.
Right, take a good look around, try to see into the dark corners, seeing ambushes all over the place. Fairly certain that this is going to be another epic clusterfuck. Whatever dark cloud that the fella in son Paris clearly hasn't lifted.
You see your uncle is let out of the car in the middle. As he does so, you see on the opposite side, the middle car, the big SUV, is being opened, and a very distinguished grey beard man dressed in like a camel hair coat with a fur lining, suit, You see there's clearly something shimmering on his hands. He like shakes his coat. And beside him walks what you're not really sure from this distance. Either it's a very thin man or it's a female. Short, blonde hair.
Vasily, aka the bullet dodger, aka the sneaky fucking Russian. Well, I'm gonna hang back, let the appropriate people run the show. I'm just there. I won't speak until spoken to.
You see, they enter the middle of the room. They greet each other with handshakes and kisses. And start speaking.
This tall, thin person, have I ever seen that? That's not someone I know at all.
It's
me from Russia.
Leather pants, leather jacket, looks like motorcycle gear.
Strange. I'm gonna keep an extra close eye on that person.
She stands.
I've got a bad feeling.
Yeah, stands right beside Vasily. 10 minutes pass. Well, not really tan. 10 minutes pass, and then you see your uncle, because he has obviously a bodyguard with him as well, whispers to him, and he walks back and he knocks on the glass.
I'll roll the window down.
You're requested, Mr. Falcone.
Roll the window up again, get out of the car, walk purposefully, like determined, and try to put on a good swagger, like he's determined and unscared. You want to put up a good front.
There's quite a lot of echo in the hall. When the car door closes and the heels of your shoes, they make a very distinct click, and the sound lingers in the room. You get closer to him, you see his eyes are very clear and very piercing. As he looks you up and down, not with disdain, maybe a slight curiosity.
But at least not like tonight's dinner.
Not like you're necessarily dinner. Not yet, anyway.
Not the way that they all looked at the bleeding Sean the day before. So yeah, I'm gonna stand there, hands in front, and give a bow of respect to everyone, but not gonna talk anything. And I stand there. Yes. Maintain my mantra of speak only when spoken to.
Vasily Dostov, he sits with his legs crossed. You see he's wearing very expensive Italian leather shoes. He's sporting a very golden Rolex and a diamond studded ring. You see something peeking underneath the shirt collar, probably ink. There's something also you can see faded on both of his hands. My nephew can probably explain the situation of what happened on the given area to you, Mr. Dostov. So we have clarity that our family was not instigators, or what happened with your crew and your nephew Dimitri.
Well, I can tell it like I told before. Me and my crew had a business arrangement with a certain lady. It involved details aren't particularly important. It involved a bit of an insurance fraud with a small but expensive painting. We were at the given location to transfer her and said object over to another car and drive her off to another destination when suddenly a familiar voice called out me by name and demanded that we hand over the picture. It's clearly a robbery. Well, my employer and the lady we were there to protect said she didn't want any problems and the money from the painting was not that important to her and she would rather give it up than see any bloodshed. But before we could hand it over, a third party ambushed us. They used some sort of rocket-propelled device to blow up the car both were from belonging to the Russians. They started firing on us, and thanks to another of my principal's bodyguards, we managed to escape. He was captured by said cowboy, who was clearly there to kidnap the lady in question and ransom her back to her father.
You see it almost like he's picking invisible lint off his dress pants. He doesn't really look at you as you speak. Then what of Dmitri, Mr. Falcone?
All I know is that it was his voice that called me, the car, but I never saw him. I never saw him. I don't know if he was in the car or if he was somewhere else on the premises. And after the explosion, I neither saw nor heard any voice or person that seemed to belong to anyone Russian. All I saw were two people, one with a rifle firing at us, and the other probably the one who had fired the rocket grenade. We drove away as fast as we could, naturally, we not wanting our charge to be injured, and the other bodyguard remained back to deal with the people attacking us. He was later retrieved from said people, as you probably already know, and all the ones involved in the attack have been judicially punished.
It's convenient for you, Mr. Falcone.
I'd say it was anything but convenient, sir. We were attacked, ambushed. Clearly, we have lost any potential work with said client again. I mean, why would they trust us when we were attacked not by one, but by two parties, even though we managed to get her to safety? We find us in this unfortunate situation, and it's clear that it's cost both much pain and resources. So I'd say it anything but convenient. Convenient would have been to change car and driven off without anything happened. Barring that, having to forfeit the picture and look like a fool for my employer would have also been a hell of a lot more convenient than being almost blown to bits by some cowboy lunatics with no regard or respect for how things are done.
Well, my nephew and his companions are not here to tell their side of this story. Mr. Falcone, we just have to give it then, as you ask, good faith and value that what you are saying is true.
Well, those who know me know that I'm a man of my word and would not lie. Plus, what on earth would I have to gain by doing anything towards you and your people? It would bring me nothing but misery and a certain death.
Why, some would say you're a young up-and-comer, in desperate need to prove yourself with a certain situation abroad.
All respect, they're proving themselves and then they're cutting their own throats. And I do hope people do not think that I am such a fool.
I definitely hope you're not, for your own sake. Your uncle is speaking highly of your integrity and understanding how things are done between the families. Yet, there is something that itches the mind. The whereabouts of Dimitri, whom I consider my heir and almost like my own son.
Well, as I told you, I know nothing more than what I saw happen. We were there for less than 5 minutes, less than 3 probably. Are there no other of his crew who survived who could tell what happened?
They will burn to a crisp, Mr. Falcone. To a crisp.
Well, I certainly hope that it's not a fate that's befall Dimitri. But if he's not there, then I have no idea where he can be.
One would think there at least would be a sliver of his physical self left at this dreadful scene.
When he's talking, I'm gonna keep my eye on him, be respectful, but I'm gonna not move to my eyes, but my eyes just glide over towards that tall, thin person and try to judge how that person is.
Based on how she's standing, because it's a female, you can tell that. This has to be an enforcer, capo. Most likely it's an enforcer. The way she's standing so close to the silly bodyguard, enforcer. Standing, you also there's some way of where she's standing you recognize from people that are very fight capable.
So I don't know what else I can say. We were being shot at with a unseen person with a high-powered rifle. We didn't exactly spend time to find out what was going on. We just got our clients out of there as fast as possible.
Sort of thing that's a bit disconcerting, Mr. Falcone, is the fact that these vigilantes, these cowboys, as you say, are now all dead and not able to verify your very tall tale.
Well, we tried to take them alive, but they're clearly quite fanatic. It should be easy enough to identify some of the bodies, I'm sure. We had no affiliates among them, at least. I'm fairly certain that none of them can be particularly local either.
No.
None of the local thugs would be that stupid.
None of them have been identified as affiliated to anyone, so on that point it verifies some aspects of your tale. I have agreed upon one thing with your uncle. I will take no action against your family or boss at this given time. Tribute has been offered, accepted. But if Dimitri surfaces and tells a different tale, Mr. Falcone, the outcome will be much different.
I certainly do hope he surfaces. Not only for your sake, for family's sake, but also for mine, because he will certainly verify exactly the things that I have said.
Time will tell, Mr. Falcone, if your word is as good as your uncle promises me.
I assure you it is.
I will also leave you with this advice. Do not meddle in my family's business, Mr. Falcone. I do not wish to find your name in any of my dealings in the future at any point. Then our truce And the tribute will be refused.
I have no interest in interrupting or meddling in any of your affairs. I do hope that the courtesy will be extended to us as well.
Of course. As I said, I have only your story of Dimitri's doings. It was not sanctioned by me. And he just stares at you like, you just said this about my almost son. You like you pissed on his like his renown, and he's like, I'm gonna just fuck you over if I get a chance. This is kind of what he's like.
Oh yeah, no, but yeah, he's gonna fuck me over anyway. It's not like a. You can't let him walk all over you. Plus, she's pretty sure that Chris is well aware that his reaction, what he said, like, because can I just gauge that, try to get an insight if he's speaking the truth, that he didn't know what was going on?
Yeah.
I'm inclined to believe him, but I would like to know for sure what intelligence or wits, what insight and
intelligence. Intelligence.
Well,
Insight.
Oh yeah, probably not roll one on a normal die. 3 successes.
He's being very transparent about his emotions, and it's very clear, like, this, why would he do that? That's like, why would he do that? No, he hasn't sanctioned this.
That's pretty much confirmed what Krista thinks, because it's one or two. Either is Dimitri proving himself, pulling a
Vinny move.
Pulling a caper, Vinny move, or a certain unknown third party had a backup plan in case the
shit didn't go.
Shit didn't go the way they wanted, so we need to retrieve it. And I'm beginning to think that is, or a combination of both, actually. Of course, I mean, it's easier to manipulate someone to do your bidding if they actually think it's their own bloody idea.
You see the both of the gentlemen, your uncle and Vasily, they nod. We are in accord. We are in accord. They get up, they shake hands, they kiss each other's cheek again. The briefcase is being given to the female. She holds it in front. She gives you a little smirk. She winks at you.
I'm just gonna pay very close attention when you walk away, like, just to absolutely certain that is she breathing?
Fangs everywhere.
Oh yeah. He's seeing fangs everywhere.
Nice doing business with you, Vasily says to you. He also gives you a smile, but it's very forewarning.
Oh yeah.
It's very like, if it was up to him right now, he would just kill you, because it would maybe make his day feel better.
I'm honored that you are willing to take my word, sir.
You should thank your uncle, Mr. Falcon.
He just nods.
They go to their cars. Your uncle gets up, and he gives you a tap on the shoulder and well done, nephew, well done. You show no weakness. That's the best to do in such a situation with such a rabid dog.
A rabid dog who clearly doesn't have firm control of his own organization.
Yeah, and that is a bit of a problem for them.
Yeah, it could also be a problem for us, because who knows who's going to strike what next.
I think we should be vigilant at this time. Even he says it's now we're parlayed, it's a truce at the minute, but I don't trust that. I don't trust that guy for a minute.
No, me neither. But he did seem quite genuine by not knowing what Dimitri did. I don't know what scares me the most, that or the alternative.
But that also made him look weak in the meeting, Christopher.
Yeah, I know, and that's also a bit of a problem because he might do something to regain face, if not with us, at least for his own people.
But that's what I'm saying. He might want to rectify it. He might, if he doesn't push in on us, he might push in another territory just to take control over something, just to gain power and influence.
You should increase security, sir. You should.
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
For you and yourself, and for Vinny as well, in case he wants to go after kin.
I think you should relay this meeting as best as you can to the boss because he wants to speak with you.
I will.
Maybe also plead with him to contact allies of the family. Because if he doesn't go directly towards us, he might try to hit some of our friends.
Well, it's clear that there are some problems in-house and over the Russians that clearly might spill on. Well, might have unfortunate consequences for everyone involved. Boss that seems weak will have to re-establish
His position.
dominance, or he might even be openly challenged by someone else who would perceive him to be weak. Either way, you could see blood spilled.
And I'm not keen to lose any territory and any more men at the minute.
That's wise.
But again, if the boss deems different, we have to follow suit. But that would be my recommendation, anyways.
I'd have to wait and see. I mean, if it really ends up with infighting with the Russian, if anyone there wants to make a move against him, it would be better to let them thin the herd before anything was done anyway.
Okay. We'll just be more vigilant, heighten security, and just wait and see. For now, I think we're sitting pretty, but for how long, I do not know. He's a rabid dog. He just talks shit about Vasily constantly. He calls him crazy bear, rabid dog. They eat their young.
He's not wrong, but it's clear that he doesn't like the guy.
No, he doesn't like
who the fuck does? The guy's insane. I
You
mean,
get
but I
it.
assume that that Mr. Salam will have me brought in when he wants to talk, when he wants to meet me.
He will let you know. The next couple of days, he will probably wish to sit down. Good job. He taps your cheek like a good, good.
Thank you,
Good,
thank you, Uncle.
good
You're too kind.
underboss uncle. You did me proud. You didn't show any weakness. You had him on a heel for a minute. I appreciate that.
Well, I do try to maintain the honor and the integrity of the family, sir.
It's noted and appreciated.
So, and we go drive back to Bala, I'm gonna guess. And he really wants to let off some steam, but he really doesn't think it's a good idea to go out and party. So he's gonna buy a lot of booze and go back to his apartment and lock all doors and leave a gun and get a shotgun and get it ready, and it's gonna cut loose and play high music and get shit-faced drunk in his own apartment.
But
The rest of the evening.
small box, little box.
Yeah.
Laughs.
Yeah. Just releasing all that tension, all that adrenaline that's been building up all fear, because he wasn't sure if he I mean, for all he knew, his uncle had made a deal that involved his head getting lopped from his body, and so he's like, shit, so I made it so far. Alive another day.
We're gonna go over to Sean because he's gonna call the hospital.
He will.
That a Boston Memorial.
Yeah, this is Sean Dempsey. I'm just calling in to check on my friend who was admitted earlier after an OD.
Okay.
Angela, what's her face?
Angela, we don't have a last name.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
Let's it's not really common practice, but I don't see she's any family on emergency contacts. Sure, it's alright.
Oh, I'm the closest thing she's got to a family.
Yeah, it's not protocol, but she's out of it. She's stable. She's sleeping. She should be okay for visits tomorrow.
Okay, then I'll drop by tomorrow.
So she's out of the woods.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's it's
It's the only thing I can tell you.
Oh, that's more than enough. That it lightens my heart.
I'm happy to help.
Thank you.
Bye.
So then I'll probably just head over to Middle East.
It's kicking off there.
Probably is. It's Saturday. Probably some new band in the basement and happy times.
I'm just gonna check with Shiv if she's doing anything else this evening.
No. I think she probably, because it's Saturday, she probably thought second to go out, but for some odd reason, I don't think she feels the need right now. Yeah. So she'll just stay until she can't no more, and then she'll go home.
Oh, sensible. And the boys are tearing it up.
Well, she might open a champagne bottle, but I think she's too much into her work right now and lost in her own thoughts of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, then we're going to go to the Middle East and to Siobhan. You're sitting at the bar?
Yeah.
A booth?
Yeah, probably waiting until it kicks off downstairs and then, go down to listen to some music.
Well, before you do that, you're sitting there and it's good times. There's a lot of people coming and go at the bar. You see a lot of people now are heading downstairs. Before that, you feel someone sitting beside you and goes, "Does that give you bubbles up the nose?"
No, this is this is coffee. It maybe give you a bubble in your blood though if you drink too much of it.
No, I don't drink coffee.
No.
I don't. And then you feel on the other side of you someone like just holding your shoulder, like masculinely, and then sitting down beside you.
Well, I don't think I've seen you here before.
You see a big grin from Dean. No, it's a first for me. But I thought it was just appropriate to talking. Well, if you can call this private.
Nobody'll hear what you're saying anyway.
I'm sure it's been an interesting couple of days.
Yeah, that's to put it mildly.
You see, he looks around. Is this your stomping ground?
Yeah, it's almost like home.
It's not bad.
No, it's like
crowded.
Everybody here is a foreigner, so it's a good place if you're not native.
He leans in on the bar. I'm sure you're experiencing some things at this minute.
Yeah, you might say that. It's like that feeling you get right before a fight when all your senses are heightened and you're ready for anything.
Yeah, we usually don't do it this way.
Do what? You're turning me into a...
Calm your ponies. We ain't dancing yet. If it's not, well, it will pass. Given time. But it's not too shitty He smiles a bit, and you see a bit of the canine.
Mm.
And as he's like saying that, and Trixie's sitting on the chair and just like doing this. You can do it. Fucking hell. Wits insight.
Yeah.
She's doing that, literally doing that.
Yeah.
But you can do it wits insight.
Wits insight.
Yeah, but she's doing.
Let me see. Wits. And there is the insight. And there is 5 successes.
Because as you like talking about, you're feeling different, your senses are like very heightened, and he's like, well, it's not permanent. You're not cursed or anything. It will pass. It's just a part of the curse of the gift of the beast that lives within us.
The curse and the gift.
Curse and the gift. And then you hear, that's Trixie, and then past her, you recognize a crew.
Fuckers.
And they're staring at you. There's 4 of them. Guy with what? Shiner, broken nose.
Dean, you like a good fist fight.
I've been known to throw my mitts around.
Just follow my lead.
All right. He gets up. He leans in and gently strokes Trixie's hair. Little sister, just stay put. And she's like, all right. She starts like scribbling on a napkin.
Are they standing close to the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically just come in. You see the little girl that you also, well, the smaller girl, I think you manhandled her as well?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oi, guys. I thought I told you guys to fuck off and never put your feet in this ground here again. You know, you come into my home and you show no respect.
We don't listen to you.
No, that there is might be the stupidest thing you've said today. And I go guess you don't shut up.
We don't listen to the likes of you. You're nothing. You're a maggot beneath our boots. You see the biggest of the dudes says. Like a very like green black mohawk that isn't just not standing up, it's just hanging down, very blacked out eyes, the leather coat, full on crow.
The fuck do you want?
We're preparing.
To get your arses kicked?
It's coming, you know.
Yeah, it's about to go down. Some real good music, that's why we're here, fuckers.
We're just paving the way for the coming chaos. He spits on the floor. You can see also Dean's like, what's up with the... What's up with the...
I have absolutely
eyeliner,
no idea.
Did you use a mirror, like kind of try to get it straight or something? I don't know. Sean, just what's up with the...
I have absolutely no idea what these fuckers want.
It's like he's been
They
like
want to
eyeballing
fight.
an exhaust pipe. I don't understand.
Oh,
It.
they've been wanting a fight since they put their feet inside this fine establishment. And the last time I kicked their arses. And now they come back.
You see the girl. All right then, Granddad. Why don't you tango again, you motherfucker?
Well, inside, we like to keep things neat and friendly. So do you mind if we step outside?
Gladly.
Twats
They back
first.
out. And again, they have like, they say things like aggressively, but they seem like they're just cold, dead. And right before you go out, Aidan puts his hand again and he holds you back for a second. And he does this. Can you smell that, Sean?
Could I?
It's almost sulfury with a hint of vanilla.
Smells like shite.
Something's not right here. Something's not right. Be a frickin' alert when you get out. Something is not right.
Okay. Okay. Then I step outside.
You see the four of them are standing there, like one really tall, dangly looking fellow, the guy with the green black mohawk, the girl, and then another more burly, like a heavier set dude. Black long hair. Full on goth attire on all of them. They're looking, if they manage to look excited, this is how excited they look, but at least they're grinning.
Yeah. So are you guys just going to stand around there looking pretty?
You see the guy that with the dirty ass green mohawk, you see he slits out a spring knife.
Oh, we're using weapons, are we? I just look around. Is there anything I can use as anything?
Does a trash can lid?
Let me see. Oh, this will still go under brawl, I think.
Yep.
Because there is no melee anymore, is there? Yeah, there melee is. Yeah, okay, but yeah. Still, brawl is preferred. Yeah, I take the trash can lid in my left hand. And then I prepare to block and counterattack.
All right. Yeah, he lunges for you with a knife, like stabbing like a maniac. I can literally, his eyes are like bug-eyed and like fucked up, and he's saying some shit you don't understand, and he's just fucking, he's going for it.
Yeah.
So I've rolled for him, so you just need to roll.
Dex roll.
That would be it.
3 successes.
He has a 4.
Okay.
That's it. So he nicks you.
Yeah.
That's not really. I'm not gonna give you a lethal for that because it's like I'll give you. Do we have bashing?
Yeah, since I'm still mortal, we have bashing, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a bashing because it's like it's not really a.
No, it's just a scratch.
Nick. It's a scratch.
Yeah.
And I think you got a little bit surprised because sometimes when people can't fight and do weird ass shit,
Yeah.
you'd be like, whoa, that's too weird.
Yeah. I probably just start laughing at him because he's looking so completely stupid. What are the other 3?
Yeah, well, you
doing?
see on the other side is like Aidan is clearly also having like this is no worries. He's now holding one of the guys like with a scruff of the neck, and he's like, "Are we gonna behave?" Shaking him.
Yeah.
But he's like, "Oh, I can't really breathe." You see, like the other 2 are like, almost like they're waiting for something.
Well, then I kick the fucker in the shin.
Go for it.
Just to get him down on his knees. And then there's 4 successes.
That's plenty. Yeah, so
with my steel-toe Doc Martens.
He whinges as you hit him. You feel like you probably did an intonation in the, didn't break it, but he's not gonna be walking well on that foot anytime soon. He yelps.
Yeah. So I smack him over the head with a trash can lid.
You see, you catch it again in the corner of your eye. It's like Dean is not really doing anything vulgar with power wise. He's just like holding the guy and it's like thinking this is fucking entertaining. You guys are very entertaining.
Thank you. Next.
What's up with the hair? And then you see the 2 other ones are looking back, and then they're like,
okay. They're looking back at what?
well, now you can do a wits insight. Because you smacked the shit out of this guy with a knife.
Another 4.
You're fucking rolling better than me today. It kind of like, you get a bit puzzled because whatever's happening in front of you, it's almost like it's like glitching a little bit.
Okay.
You're not really sure how that person is gotten over across the street that fast. It's a woman. She's got sides are shaved. She's got hair, different color, down her side. She's pierced in the face. Her eyes are yellowish red at the minute. And she's walking like really intensively and aggressively, and you see her fists are clenched. It's almost like there's heat waves coming off her. It's like almost slow motion again. You feel that the scent that you smell like almost like sulfur. What the fuck is that? It burns your nose. It's like you feel like your nose hairs are like catching on fire. You feel almost like you're snarling. Actually, you hear the guy like he's almost like whinging and crying and also trying to giggle, whilst the other 2 are like you see them, are they like they're fucking excited?
How far off is she?
She's coming in 5 meters away at this point.
5 meters. Okay, then it's the trash can lid as a frisbee going for her head.
Alright, do it.
Oh fuck. I'm sorry, love. 8. I'll send you the. I'll send you the.
What's up with his roll?
I'll send you the. This is too stupid. Let me see.
You did the thing.
I did the thing.
Yep. Look at him being all savvy as shit. I think you're cheating. All right.
I wish I was. Then I would have.
You send it off. Dice. The camera's gonna go with it, like past all these like snarking, really 90s goths. As you see, she's walking, and you see almost like fiery streaks coming out of her eyes, and you hit it. You hit her, and you hear an uncomfortable thud of metal hitting meat as the head is being yanked back, and she's lifted off the ground, and she slides back. You hear the snickering stops for a minute. And then you hear Dean. Fuck, it's her. We gotta get out of here, Sean. We gotta get out of here now.
My car's right over there.
and he tosses, and that looks kind of vulgar. Like he doesn't really care. Like that's a clear display of power. He's like just lunges that human, whoosh, away with him. He flies, and he's like, "Where the fuck is your car?"
Just across the street.
You have to go past her.
Yeah.
Interesting. As you're running, I will give you a wits insight.
I will probably stomp on her hand or something while she's laying down. 3 successes.
Because you're like running past. Are you trying to stomp on her hand?
No, it's by accident.
No.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to stomp on her hand.
All right. Then you have to roll because you're rolling against me.
4.
Is it now I should take a picture and send it to you?
Oh, please do.
I'm doing that. We're doing it. That would be a 5.
That would be a 5. Yeah.
That would be a 5.
Only one difference.
But yeah, you hammer on your foot. It's like she just slides it away, and then you see it shakes, and it's almost like the ground starts burning.
Oh fuck.
And she's snarling, and she's like almost like fire, like streaming out of her fingertips, almost like there's gasoline, like streaming out and just starting igniting.
Then it's fucking run.
Yeah, that's what he's like. You see him. He's like, gotta go now. I want you to do Dex athletics to get in the car, and make sure you guys don't get burned.
Nope, I get burned.
Oh, how bad was it?
Big fat 0.
You know you can use will, but who cares?
Okay, then I'll use will. Since you're begging me.
Ugh, I gotta do a...
2.
2, alright. But, okay, you burn a little bit, because I rolled. Now I'm rolling like I had tons. You get in a lethal burn damage.
Okay.
Because your pants take fire.
Liar, pants on fire. Yep.
You see as Dean jumps in the car, you see for a second, almost like his eyes go like, his pupils go really, really, really tiny, and he snarls, and for a minute you see there's something horrendously scary that trickles over his face as he like tries to like get away from the fire and like pat it out, like almost like his fingernails are a bit longer, almost like he looks very beast-like, and then he snarls and he shakes and he jumps in the car. He's like, we gotta get the fuck out of here now.
Yeah, then I burn away. And that is a good... no, I need another one there. A good 4 successes.
As you burn, he reaches for his cell phone. He's like, little sister, oh, no. Yeah, it's the witch. Go.
That's the what?
It's the witch, he says.
Okay, there are vampires and there are witches with fire. Oh, what more is there?
Ah, he says
Are there ghosts?
Well... Karma pans out of the car. Yeah, so he's like, well, as the car pans out of the car as you drive. What the fuck else is there? He's like, well.
Lizard people into politics?
That's a big fat no.
That's good.
Big fat no. Nice driving. Fucking hell.
Oh, that's what I do. I drive nice. But Trixie's still in there.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
She'll get out.
She's a funny one. I think I like her.
She's the best of us all, he says.
Yeah, the funny ones usually are.
As they drive off, Christopher's partying hard. Siobhan's taking early night. Where do you and Dean end up, Siobhan?
I think probably drive back to the shop. To the garage.
He looks at your burn mark. As long as you have some of my blood in you, you will heal quicker.
Ah. So I got... My nose is better, and my health is better. The fuck why won't anybody be like this?
It's a curse and a gift, Sean. It's not just one thing. And we don't give it lightly. It has to be the right person to honor the bloodline. To understand the gift and the sacrifice that comes with it. Your area, the Mediterranean.
Yeah, no, the Middle East.
Middle East, yeah, it seems to be under attack.
Yeah, these fuckers been in there causing trouble, making ruckus.
Is there a reason why you guys would attract this creature?
I have no idea.
I know, the little I know of her, she hates our kind.
Yeah, but the Middle East is it's just about music, and it's about music and having fun. It's probably one of the few places, the multicultural places here. You know, this town is full of racist pricks and arseholes. But this is a good place.
So you would say it's a nice place?
Yeah.
For someone then to want to create chaos and corrupt?
The fuck was it? This whole city is full of chaos and corruption.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it.
So, why the fuck?
I'll look into it for you, Sean. I owe you that much.
Oh, thank you.
I'll try to figure out why the little minion she was running around with, I know nothing of, but I know a little bit about her.
A witch.
A witch.
Fucking witch. Fuck.
But why she would be interested in the Middle Eastern, I haven't got a clue, but I can look into it for you. As I said, it's the least I can do for what you and your kind has done for me.
Oh, I would appreciate that very much.
I'll
because
get on
I think
that.
this there will be more fights like this, and yeah.
Do you mind if I take one of your bikes? I need to pick up Trixie as well.
Yeah, I've got right now I only got the Vespa, but feel free.
He's like a Vespa.
Yeah.
A moped.
You have one of Shiv's bikes.
I do. Oh yeah. Which one? The Street
He's
Fighter?
gonna potter around like I'm a big fucking gangrel on a
No,
Vespa.
it's not a small 50cc Vespa. It's a 250.
Okay, I'm like me Italian stallion. Honk honk.
Yeah, it's fully trimmed out with a lot of chrome. So yeah, proper punk Vespa.
Yeah, but is it still the one where you sit like this?
Yeah. It's just a bit
Oh,
bigger
that
than
is
the
the
50cc.
Vespa.
Don't you be speaking bad about the Vespa. It's punks and mods been riding that bike
but
since the 60s.
You're not like, I'm a badass on the Vespa.
You're a badass on the Vespa.
Do you see like a Bruja crew coming cruising down, studded out with riding Vespas?
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
I would love to see that. Find me reference material where you see a Bruja crew riding.
This here, people,
riding.
is when you have this at this point you have to pick up the movie Quadrophenia. Yeah. Badass Brujas riding Vespas.
That is just no.
Yeah.
He's like, what's that bike? That looks like a great bike. Not a Vespa.
I think we need to teach our storyteller here a thing about Vespas and punks and mods and rockers.
I know mods and everything, but
The Shiv's bike is in the corner. He was supposed to do work on it, and it's a Ducati. So
hey, now we're talking.
Yeah. I still want to see Dean on a Vespa.
Yeah, just because you're a dick.
Also, it's a Vespa.
it's going to ruin like all the girls watching this, like all our images of the sexy man on a motorbike.
Yeah.
Don't break
Don't do
our
it.
hearts.
Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. I'll turn you into a toad.
You're a newt.
Boom, toad.
Ribbit. Welcome to Muppet Show. No, that was a frog.
No,
Sorry.
the lady was a witch. She won't turn him into a frog. She'll make him believe he is a frog. That's the difference between witches and warlocks.
This is true.
It's like, I'm an orange, don't peel me.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's fun.
Well, he's like, can I take that one?
I'm sure Shiv will be okay with it.
I'll return it in exactly the same condition as I bought it in. I'll see what I can find out. I'll pick up Trixie, and when I know something, I'll call you or message you, depending if it's night, if it's day. Don't expect to hear from me.
No, I won't.
And if there's anything else I can help you with, I feel indebted to you for what you have done for me and mine.
Don't think about it.
Hope this will be at least a little bit of repayment for what you have done.
Well, if you don't mind, I'll probably ask for something later.
All depends what it is.
Yeah.
Dean. All depends. He jumps on the bank and good night to you then. That's me doing car.
You're a weird one.
Moo. No. I love it. Love that word. You know how it goes. All right. We're going to end there, actually. I think that's a great place to end this episode.
Yeah, that was a strange Saturday.
That's a strange Saturday.
Busy Saturday.
Very busy Saturday.
For some.
For some. And we'll see what happens next, because we're getting close to the end of the first night. And things might all come together in this fucked up drama.
Yeah.
Anywho, I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like, share, follow, all that good stuff. If you have any requests for fun facts, if you're wondering about something, again, don't be afraid to ask. We might even answer. If not, you're just going to get random ass fun facts from me. They synchronized swimming for 10 minutes. And,
that's actually about as long as I played organized football, or soccer as the Americans call it.
I just have a hard time watching that. Like, we did soccer.
Probably the same
soccer.
amount.
Yeah, for 10 minutes when I was 7.
For 10 minutes, yeah. No,
Then I
did soccer
decided
for a
I
minute.
wanted to be a rock
I did
star
diving.
You did diving.
I did competitive
Well,
swimming.
not like diving, like scuba diving, but actually like
diving.
3 meter, 5 meter, 10 meter, 15 meter dive, do flips and all of those weird ass shits.
What?
You're crazy.
That's the 10 minutes is because I actually realized that I was afraid of heights when I was doing 10. So my career was very brief.
Yeah. Just like my football and synchronized swimming.
10 minutes of synchronized swimming, people. You heard it here first.
So what did Tarjei do for 10 minutes?
10 minutes?
Stay sober?
Probably. Nah, that's a bit long.
10 minutes? 10 whole minutes is like a year in drinking time.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I have an even shorter career in organized sports than you have actually.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
All right then. Well,
I finished thing else stuff. No, I'm not a quitter like other people.
Well, if you don't
I'm just
start,
another
you can't
beginner.
quit.
I quit before I even begin. Efficient, much more efficient that way.
yeah. That's fair enough.
On that bombshell.
We're gonna say goodnight. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe. Wear a mask and do all that good stuff. Don't drink hand sanitizer. That will kill you. Tip of the day.
Good tip.
I know. I'm here for it. Oh, you should be here for it. On that note.
Oh, that's
have
it.
a good night, everyone.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Bye.
Bye.
Huh?